Let's go, let's go, let's go. What
We're
up,
gonna
good
grab a few
people?
more seconds.
What's going on? What's going on? I got too much stuff going on. That's what's going on. I got too much stuff going on.
What up?
All
What up,
right.
world? World,
What's
world.
going on, beautiful gems? Woo! Boy, it has been a day already. Oh my goodness, it has been a day. I am ready for the day, though. Are you ready for the day?
I'm always ready. I just get out of
That's
bed. I mean, at this point, I get out of bed at like 5:30. I got to be at work at 6. I throw on clothes. I shower. I mean, at this point, shower everything, and I race to work. So, yeah,
nice.
I'm always gonna. Ugh.
So it's your off day today, right? Well,
Well,
semi
sort of.
off day. It's
Yeah, I work
off
the other
from
job
morning.
today,
Right,
as
right,
long as that's
right,
still
right.
around, day at a time. Favored.
Hope you need some cough time. Yeah, so Hershey is fighting a slow cold. My allergies are tearing me up. I went to the doctor this morning. She called in some medicine. Of course, it's not covered by my insurance.
Ah,
So I don't know. I will figure it out. But yeah, there's a lot of deep wheezing and upper wheezing. So yeah, all that lovely upper respiratory stuff. Thank God it's not contagious though. So yeah, respiratory is tripping, but we're not worried about that. We are breathing, we are here. And everything else was same as it always is. So everything went good at the doctor's. More tests ordered, waiting on more of this, more of that. Same old stuff. Thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you.
there we go. Tina,
Absolutely.
Nathan, Amaya.
Yes. Hello. Hello. Hello, you beautiful gems. What up, peace? What up?
We know you have choices in tarot readers today, and there's someone live right now. So we're grateful that you choose to
Always.
be.
Always. Always. All right, guys. So if you do want a pattern read, this is what once was Tuesdays are now Thursdays. So I'm still playing around with my T words. I'll get it together. I will get us a good title. I don't have it yet, but I needed a title. So today, we just went with throwbacks just because it's Thursday. So it's still pattern reads. I'm still looking at your pattern. But I look at the subconscious pattern. So not the present pattern. If it doesn't make immediate sense to you guys, just sit with it. So with it, the subconscious doesn't have a voice. It speaks in patterns, rhythms, synchronicities, colors. So we will look at everything. Also, oh, a trick for breathing. Okay, sure. Um, Angie is not available for List Keeper today, so you guys just have some patience with me while I try to keep up with the me's. If I miss you, I apologize. Let me know I missed you. All right, so I see Angie, Tina, Peace, Nathan.
PG.
Yeah, we will.
PG. Are you back from Hawaii there, brother? I guess you are. Welcome back, brother. And favor, your trip looked amazing.
Okay. All right. Where are we starting at? We're starting with Angie. Angie.
Awesome, brother. And by the way, I hate to tell you this, your I never forgot about it, but it got returned. I don't know what I did, but it got returned by post. Your bunny bubble, so I'm reboxing it and sending it back out. I don't know what the hell happened with the post strike and everything else. It showed up on my doorstep yesterday, returned to sender. So we were sending that back to you. So your bubble, the bubble bunny has not been forgotten. It's got returned to me in your postal strike and everything else. So, but we're gonna get it back out to you. Probably tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the post office and get a couple things shipped. Sorry about that, PG,
Well,
but you will get it. I don't even know when at this point, but you will get it. but it came
Welcome
back to
in,
me.
Whitney.
Crazy.
Y'all,
Yeah. So,
make Whitney feel welcome, y'all. She's a new gem, so make
no,
her feel wonderful.
welcome, Win. Who knows, PG? Maybe you'll come down to Cincinnati.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me
So
see what
floaty.
I'm looking at.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine coming back from Hawaii. You're probably in a whole nother universe. Amazing, brother.
Hmm. Hmm. I
Angie, good
mean,
done.
if I didn't know any better, Angie, I would say a pattern that you keep missing is you keep missing an adventure. You keep missing an opportunity for something to change. I'm not sure how literally specific they are making it for you. Some people have extremely detailed um, assistants and guides and a team, and some people not so much. Some people have to work a little harder. What I want you to do is I want you to, again, me with list, right? I want you to write down stuff you want to do. And I want you to think about the small little things, not the big things, right? Everybody's looking for these grandiose signs and they miss every grain of sand that the universe throws at them because they're not looking for these teeny tiny little things. They're looking for these giant neon signs. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to think of adventures you want to do. And it can be an adventure for some people is literally just going for a hike, just going to the grocery store, going to get their hair did, going to do a pair of shoes, going to find a pair of shoes can literally be an adventure. What I'm telling you is things when you start seeing them as an adventure, you can start receiving the blessing that comes with it, right? So if you start writing down the things that you have to do, start seeing them as an adventure, start preparing for them. Somewhere in that, it could literally be, oh, I need a type of shoe for this kind of walk. I need to go back into my closet and get this shoe and look down, and all of a sudden you've been gifted something. It could be a rare kind of seed or something that doesn't happen very often. It could be a piece of thread, a certain color. Color has meaning. It could be a rock. It could be a stone. I know I said the word rock. It could literally be anything. It could literally be something so simple, but it could have a major, major impact on you. So the only ones that are in the upright position are candle and destruction. I'm not kidding you. The only two that are in the upright position are these two. So something you're seriously missing that they really want you to understand. That's the only thing they're highlighting. Listen, adventure, sky, octopus, umbrella, cauldron, a significant change. All of this is in reverse. If all of this is in reverse, it's because you are looking for this grandiose thing, I think, instead of actually just picking up the grains of sand. The grains of sand are a gift too. We found a stick. I'm not kidding you. This is totally off subject, and that's what I got for you. But real quick, we found a stick out of nowhere on our carpet like 3 days ago. It's still sitting in there on a table now because we don't know if it was a gift. We don't understand it. It just literally appeared out of nowhere. It appeared literally out of nowhere. I'm not kidding you. I was walking by, it wasn't there, and then it was there, and Cole jumped down off the couch. He's sniffing it, looking at it like that wasn't just there. No, it wasn't. What I'm telling you is that they come in all shapes, sizes, and forms. So pay attention, make lists, and then grab the things that you would need for those appropriate destinations and see what you find along the way. That's what I got.
All right, Angie. Missing opportunity. Missing signs. The only upright cards are candles, so you're not seeing everything brightly, and destruction, so everything's falling apart. Let's see here. Cancel that everything falling apart. All right. Changing, if nothing else. All right. All right, so I picked a card from the I'll show my decks here. You guys know him already, but the Hero's Journeys deck, there you go. It's not right, it's upside down for a change. With Rasuli as the artist, and apparently Rasuli is some sort of famous artist. So it's card number 39 or 9, 10, and 11, right? 11 is what? The blinker from the universe. Hello, 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 hello. Are you there? So it's how much good can you handle? Explore the upward spiral of grace. So what to piggyback there, if you find the opportunities that are coming your way and have been coming your way that you've been missing, then it would be how much good can you handle. What I'm getting and I'm hearing, Saint Germain, are you paying attention to the universe itself, right? You know we are always speaking to you, Angie, right? So from your end, Angie, Saint Germain is asking you to do two things. One, slow down, right? We've said this before, slow down. In your universe, if you are rushing through your universe and you are not seeing the signs and you are driving in the fast lane trying to get somewhere, but not letting the universe drive the car, right? Who's driving the car? You or the universe? The signs are all around you. Are you seeing the numbers? Do you look at license plates? Are you listening to the music on your radio? Are you seeing the birds fly overhead? Are you seeing a sunny day or a cloudy day signs, right? Signs are everywhere. They're just like every which way you look. If you are driving your car in the fast lane of your universe, then you will drive right past all these signs. So from your end, Angie, slow down, right? The 1111, blinking, flashing blinkers in your universe. Slow down. See what is there. Take a breath. Look around. Are you, the other question we have to ask for yourself is, are you speaking to your higher self, to your angels, to your guides? Are you asking them to see the signs, or are you driving past the stop sign blindfolded? Are you doing California stops in your universe, right? The sign says stop, but do you roll right through? Are you paying attention? That is the question. Your universe is loud. Your guides will guide you if you ask them for help. You have nothing else. Ask for Saint Germain. You will see the purple everywhere you go, right? But we are here to help you see that. So slow down. The opportunities have been coming past you, driving past you, but you've been driving like a Ferrari and not seeing it. Shoo, drive right by. So the only way to see opportunity in your universe, the only thing to see what you are missing is to what? Slow down, ground yourself, stand in frame, breathe, look around. But put your universe in second or first gear, not fifth gear, and you will see what you are missing, all right? One more card, releasing transmission. All right, so we're going to do one more card. Here it is. Merlin. I just channeled Saint Germain. Merlin and Saint Germain come from the same line. Merlin, here you go. Merlin. Vibrational magic. So what we're asking, what he's asking for you to slow down your vibration a little bit, slow down your energies so that things can, we're not asking, you're so racy, slow down the ground, right? When you go outside and you ground, what do you usually get? Downloads, right? That's what we're getting at here. So slow it down just a little bit. Saint Germain is screaming, slow down, sister, slow down. There you go. All right, Angie. Love you. Favor. Grateful for all what you do, your support and all that. Yeah, you will see the opportunities if you what? As here's come saying, slow down. Saint Germain would say.
All right, Tina. I've got Tina, Peace, Nathan, and Butterfly. Holy cow. Droppy, droppy, droppy.
Hey, Mo, welcome.
I
That's like
love
70.
when it is fucking a neon sign. Okay, here's your neon sign. All right, there is a clear pattern you're missing, right? I mean, it's literally pointing, right? Okay, so listen, this is your sign, okay? Your central, most strongest protection is feathers. Owl, feather, shield, dove, central sign. Are you working with feathers in every way ever? If not, then that's what you're missing. Add feathers. Add feathers to literally everything. And I do mean everything. If you can get anything that would even see, so what I see and what I feel like, Tina, is that you're a busy little bee. A busy little bee is a pollinator. A pollinator for a human that would help us to pollinate even more would be to be fanning everything with feathers. Literally. Do you have an owl that comes around? Do you have a hoot owl? Do you have a horned owl, a snow owl, a barn owl? Is there an owl that just literally is always there? Yep. Even though it's not dropping the feathers for you, it's about understanding why that owl keeps looking for you. You work with birds of all kinds. Feathers, 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 feathers. Literally, it's the feathers. You got a dove, an owl, feathers, shield. Feathers are your protection. If you are not using them, here's your sign that you absolutely should be. But if you are using them, put them in more. Do more with them. They're saying you're not doing enough. If you're working with the feathers themselves, work more with them. Feathers, and something about making sure that it's about spreading it like a pollinator would. So spread the joy with feathers. Maybe make some, if you crochet, maybe you can make some down pillows or something, little down pillows or something. I don't know. It's just a thought that literally just came down. Really? Down? I don't know. I like it, but that's what I got for you, sweetheart.
Blink. Alrighty, feathers. Wait, wrong side. It's like the opposite when you're left. There we go. Feathers. Haravu in the reading, right? So, are you working with feathers? That's a good question. Do you see feathers? If you're supposed to work with feathers, then there's two things going on: A, the angels, and A, be your ancestors. So if you're working with feathers, then, or if you're not, and you're supposed to, then let the angels be the angels. If you find a feather, like what I've learned for myself is, if you find a feather, and you're walking around, that's generally always a sign from your guides. I mean, and I found a white feather yesterday or 2 days ago. So, but angels, guides. So yeah, let's see what we've got here. We're gonna go into, this is the deck from Archangel Raphael, Kelly Kolodny, that we got from Krista from Blindly Inspired. She won it and then hiked it to us. So it's cool to get mail from the Archangel Raphael. All right, so feathers. We're also talking natural stuff here, right? This is too perfect for freaking words. Are you ready? Sometimes the universe is loud. Sometimes this makes no sense, right? And sometimes the message is too ladybug magic, right? Signs and synchronicities. Feathers are the ultimate signs and one of the ultimate signs and synchronicities from the universe. Whether it's your ancestors or the angels or both. So you obviously, and then this goes into Angie's reading as well. And this is kind of seems to be much of a theme here now at somehow. Signs and synchronicities, feathers. So are you seeing are you, Tina, I love you. Are you catching the signs and synchronicities that the universe is giving you when you see those feathers? And are you seeing, if you see a feather, or it just in general, birds, feathers, an owl, are you seeing deeper into that being ancestors or what have you? But yeah, totally. Universe is there's some sort of neon sign that I'm seeing that's flashing, but it's all tied to the feathers and the owl. All right, so this is card number 48, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, or 13. We don't really break it down on 12, but you could say 3. Weird is the new cool. So boldly express your uniqueness. So there's another parallax to this whole reading here, that you're hiding something that you want to express, but you're not expressing it. And I don't know what that is. What are you hiding that you're looking to express? And maybe the feathers are trying to show you that you need to express more, express yourself more. I don't know, but yeah, allow for those messages to come in. Kuan Yin wants to talk to you as well. I don't know why. This is one specific. All right, the 10 Sisters of Light, and here's the card there. It looks kind of This one kind of looks discombobulated, but you have been here before, lived many lifetimes. Your soul has learned skills in past lives and developed abilities and talents. It's time to awaken and claim those past life gifts. Kuan Yin's grace, protection, and assistance helps you now to release past life wounds so that you may bring past life powers to your present life purpose. So as you see those feathers as they come in, as you see those hawks, those eagles, or as that owl is trying to dispose its wisdom to you, ask your ancestors and whatnot. What skills? What are you missing? What are you looking for from you? What are they trying to bring in? But that's what I've got, Tina. And thank you. You're an amazing soul, and I appreciate you. Thank you more than you'll, Tina. Love you. Thank you.
I love that. She's made all kinds of great comments about birds, animals, lots of feathers. She's got an eagle feather. That's freaking amazing. I fucking love that shit. Man, I'm all about the birds too. I literally sit outside and I'll be like, just let me listen to the birds. I
Yep.
don't need to hear the other noise. Let me hear the birds. So I can so relate. I so love the feather aspect for that. And this, I don't know why, but like I could see, like, if I had the talent and the ability to just go get down all the time, I would make me like a little pillow that I could just like pillow fight with myself. And that way, when I like it would bust open, I could just restuff all them back in and then just sew it back up and be ready for the next one. I could see with two little down pillows just pow, pow, pow. Instead of thumb fighting myself, I'd be over here pillow fighting. The cutest shit ever. Okay, Peace, you are up. Peace is, you said PG?
No, PG's in there. Peace is Robin. PLR.
Oh, Peace is Robin. I didn't see PG come in. I missed PG. Hello,
Yeah, he was
PG. I
here.
didn't
He
see you
popped
come
in
in.
earlier.
Peace, you are up, and then we have Nathan and Butterfly. And then if I missed you, drop it in there now if you didn't get one or had to hear your name on the list. All right, let's see. This is for Peace.
There's PG right there. Hey, hop, boop. Boopity bop. So yeah, Bubble Bunny showed back up at my door with all kinds of stamps and mispostage, and it's all fucked. But I'm gonna get it back. Pardon my language. I'm gonna get it back out to you. I may end up sending it UPS.
I
You
was
don't
gonna
have to
say, yeah,
feel
try
it.
FedEx or something, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sending it postal because the Canadian Postal is still on this rolling strike. That's it's ridiculous at this point. Favored you guys up there. They've been on this rolling strike for months, and it's like nobody seems to. It's like whatever. It's crazy. It's not crazy. They deserve what they're asking for, but they shouldn't have to be on a rolling strike, and you guys shouldn't have to suffer for it. And then my mail get kicked back by customs to me months
Ascending
later.
Universal Butterfly. Yeah, that's the butterfly one I've got under Nathan. The ascending. It was just way too much for my hand to write
I
out.
love it, PG. I
Um,
love it, PG. We'll see you in the astral. I love it. I love it. I love it.
okay. So what's on this one then? Okay,
Boop
so
boop you
all of it
floaty.
comes in. Okay. All right, peace. So all of this that I'm about to say comes under the energy of source. Some people call them God, some people call them the universe, whatever you call them, right? So There is a this and a that. There is two very different, distinct patterns going on here. One pattern is the one that literally thinks they can rope the moon, right? Captain Save-A-Ho. The one that's always there to help anyone and yet cannot call anyone when they need help. Not one person. There's usually no one they can call. It doesn't matter if it is literally, I broke down on the side of the road, or damn, can I borrow your couch to sleep on? Or do you got a couple dollars so I can pay my rent? That kind of friendship, but you're always there for them. Just know if you stop doing that, literally your life will turn around and everything. You will be on the downhill slope. You will not be struggling to climb a financial mountain that you are intentionally climbing. You cannot save the world. You cannot. And if you are that individual, you cannot be that individual if you do not want to drown. Okay. On the other hand, you literally need to let someone else do it, because the antidote is literally letting someone else do it. If you don't, it could be detrimental to you. There is something that you are doing that you are not supposed to be doing. You're not the one that's supposed to be doing it. Someone else is. Are you supposed to witness it? Are you supposed to lead them to it? Sometimes we have to be the middleman in situations, even when we don't want to be the middleman. We want to be there. We want to be hands-on. This isn't a situation that you can be hands-on. And if it goes together with you trying to help somebody, this is literally, you need to let someone else help them. So I don't know if much of a pattern that is, but I literally think that if you stop trying to always be there for every single person, no matter how much you're called to do it, you will make your life just a little bit easier, and you will actually be able to stop, smell the wildflowers, play in the roses, and enjoy it. You have got to take time for yourself. I know sometimes it's not easy for us to do that when we have to literally keep the entire family and the whole world of our family afloat. But you cannot. You didn't build the world by yourself, and you didn't build your entire family by yourself. You have got to learn to stop for yourself. Pick a flower, smell a flower, even if you don't pick it. You've got to do it for you, and it will get easier, I promise. But you're going to continue to go uphill if you're picking up everybody's weight. That's what I've got for you.
All right.
I love how it's just let George do it, the antidote. Let George do it.
There you go. Which way to go, George? Which way did he go? Which way did he go, George?
Oh, I love it. Let George do
it.
And
Angie, you saw it. Keep your eyeballs open. All right. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. This is Angie. But if the cards are in the upright position, things are good. If they're in the reverse, things are challenging. You might want to answer that for Angie.
It depends on the querent, the reader, the deck. They're not always a challenge. Sometimes they're an awareness. Sometimes they're a warning. Sometimes in the reverse is good, because in the upright, that might be one hell of a fucked up card. If you get the Three of Swords in the reverse, it might not be so damn bad. Or
the Tower in reverse is awesome.
When it goes up in the upright, it kind of hurts a little bit. So sometimes it really depends on the card, the actual querent, and the situation, because I promise you, not every damn tower moment is meant to hurt you. Some of them is to scare everyone else away from you so that you can pick up your pieces and you keep moving. They're too badly injured or scared of you to go forward now, because they don't know what your world is about to become. And it's supposed to be like that. All depends on the read.
All right. Thanks, Angie. All right. So yeah, let's all right. So Robin, and just to answer that for you, Angie, they're not always the case. But like if you get a tower card that's in reverse, then I mean, tower card can be good or bad, but if it's in reverse, that's always good. Like you're not gonna, the towers are gonna collapse on you. So it all depends on the card. Three of Swords. I don't do tarot too much. I'm an oracle guy. But yeah, so patterns. I'm just going over the notes here. Rope the moon. Captain Save-A-Ho. I love that. I love that term. No person to call for help at all. You know, I've been that guy. Literally, when I moved to Denver, I was trying to save everybody. I realized I was trying to save myself, but in the long run. But for a while, then no, I had nobody to like. If I had to go to the hospital for an emergency, and they were like, "Who's your ride?" I'd be like, "Nobody." I was nobody. I mean, yeah. That's not a place I am ever going to not even allow myself to get to again, because that's beyond us. So a couple of things to think about there. First off, are you allowing for others in your universe? Sometimes we push people out thinking that we can do it all and that we have to, but we don't. That's Those who are in your universe are in your universe for a reason, and they're there to help just as much as anything else. You're watching us because we're in your universe to help you to see this pattern, right? Just as much as you're here to help us see the love that we can transmit through doing this as anything else, right? So Isis is screaming at me. She wants to talk to you because, generally speaking, if we don't allow others in or we want to do it for ourselves, there's generally some sort of parental wound. I'm not saying mother wound per se, but a wound of allowing, and allowing starts as a child, and either disallow or allow. But so we picked up the Divine Sisterhood, community of spiritual sisters and brotherhood of the light is the card. So we have to read it, at least a little bit of it from the book here. So Divine Sisterhood, let's pull it out here in this alphabetical order. It'd be Divine Son, Divine Sisterhood. There it is. A Divine Sisterhood. So here we go. If you, just in case you wanted to like pause it and read it, you could in the future, or go back to it. Divine Sisterhood, a community of spiritual sisters, brothers in the light. In a community, and you notice here, it's asking that we're talking about community, and we're already talking about patterns of letting others help you. Are you seeing this already, right? So Isis is already, community is the first word, in a community, but you're not living in a community, right? So you're already being told to de-isolate from all right, in a community that is based in equal respect, healthy boundaries, and personal freedom, with the mutual desire for spiritual growth and honoring of intimate wisdom, great miracles occur. You are part of this community of light. At one time, it existed only in spiritual worlds, but yet now it is being born on the earth. It is part of your destiny to help and create a mature and nature. It's your destiny to help and create and nature a conscious community that empowers all of its members and is based in truth. So what Isis is telling you here already, Robin, is that you can't do this alone. You're part of a community, right? And so you are part of the community of light on planet Earth. And so because of that, you're not allowed to do this alone anymore. You have to call in for help. You have to reach out. You have to de-isolate. You have to stand strong. And realize that you can't do this alone. And you don't have to do this alone. And you're not alone anyways, because you're always in chats and stuff. But you're even if you're fit, you can call on us. You can reach out. You can join our Discord. Come join the Discord. Send me an email. All right. So finally, I pull one more card here. Paul the Venetian, and there you go. Looks like Paul the Venetian there, and gifted one. So revealing hidden talents, and it's your opportunity to shine. So it's asking you to call for help, and you can shine. You know how you can shine? When you realize that you don't need to do it all by yourself, right? That's how you shine. When you step out of the isolation and you share your energy with others. And by allowing people to step into your frame to help, you are also allowing them to meet their calling and helping others too. So it goes both ways. So we're grateful that we are all grateful for what you do, but now we want to do for you just as well. So allow others to step in, allow where you don't know to be filled in with others' knowledge, and allow for us as your community to come and hug you too. And that's what I got. That's what I got, Rob. Thank you. We love you, and grateful for what you do and for who you are. But, keep sticking around, and we will wrap you up and not allow you to sit there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Woo. What's
Hi, Lulu.
up?
Welcome. I am Lulu. Grateful to see you.
I know. I had to let Cece have a little red for a minute. I mean, she wasn't gonna shut up. Like, she let me have the blonde, so it was time to do something good for the other half of me.
All
And
right.
she wanted Chinese red. I was lucky I got mahogany and plum. Okay. So anyway. All right. Nathan, then It's a really long name. Essential something something butterfly. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names, and I've had 8 aneurysms, so don't be mad at me because I'm calling you butterfly.
And I want to jump in real quick before we jump in. Robin, I know that you said here you're used to doing things on your own as a little kid. Well, I boxed everybody out of my universe to protect myself and did everything on my own. And once I realized that the box that I created was, and I just realized this like this summer, that I created this isolating box and that I don't have to sit in it anymore. Super freeing. It's been a journey to break out of this box and favor that if you're in that that you can see that you can poke some holes in the box and start to see out of it, because once you realize the energetic box that we've built around ourselves to keep ourselves, it's really to keep ourselves safe from trauma, from whatever happened. They're not necessary. It just, yeah, it's a universe I don't want to be in anymore. So favor, I can certainly relate, Robin, and hope you can climb. Favor, you can, you know, poke some holes in that box. Get out of the box. You're not, just ask for help. You know, it's not easy, but it's it's necessary because we're a community. We're not, unfortunately, individuals isolated off on our own energy. You can be, but it doesn't work.
Existing is not living.
There we go. You got it. You got it. You don't even realize that's the thing, Robin, and all of you guys. We don't even realize the boxes and the crap that we've put ourselves in until either we're ready to get out of it and it starts to collapse on its own, or somebody trusted really points it out and we finally see it. I'll leave it at that. But until you can see it, you can't see it.
Okay, Nathan. If I didn't know any better, Nathan, I would say that you you put on a good face. If anything, I would say you know a lot more than you lead people to think or believe about you. You're not manipulating, but you're also not very quick to open up to what you do, what you feel, what you know. Um, in fact, you may even sit and observe, um, and enjoy that no one is asking you. I don't know if you work a lot in your sleep, which is quite possible. You're a key maker, and I think you know that. And you're intentionally ignoring every call. You know what realms and reign you work in. To be a key master means that you can open any door, window, book, anything that is locked with a lock. To be a key master and ignore it just makes so much sense, because although all of this is great, it's only great if you're actually doing it. So if you're not intentionally opening cosmic doors for people that don't even know they need cosmic doors opened, or realm doors opened, or just a regular spirit door, you're not volunteering any information either. I don't know if somebody hurt you, if you got burnt, if someone made you feel foolish, or that you were unimportant, or that you weren't doing that to begin with. I'm going to need you to literally put all of that negative into a pipe and literally smoke it, and then say fuck it, and go back to being the key master that you are. You are not listening. You're not listening. You are completely ignoring them, and they are desperately trying to get a hold of you. They may even be aching in the teeth area, because you know that's them. They know that you know. It's kind of like I know you know, they know you know. If you understand what I just said there. But listen here, Keymaster, you need to stop ignoring them and understand that it is you that is the Keymaster. So if you aren't helping people understand if they need a door, a window, a personalized door, if they're in the wrong realm or the wrong damn cosmic anything, who do you expect them to be able to go to? They're not going to know. It's kind of like saying, Merlin, you have a job, and Merlin not doing Merlin's job. So I think you need to literally plug back in and not worry about who has something negative to say about you, because they can put it in their pipe and smoke it too, because you do have a job to do, and I do think you do it quite well, and I think you've done it for a very long time, and then you just decided you didn't want to watch those doors anymore. You didn't want to protect those innocent ones that maybe don't know what they're doing, and you just are letting them out there just free ball and do whatever. So I think you know that you are what you are, and I think you understand they've been calling you to come back and help for a very long time. It's what I've got for you.
Beautiful. All right, real quick, Robin. Thank you. Yeah, I'll check out my email there. I started comment. Thank you. Yeah, it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait. All right, Nathan. All right, no, it's not manipulating. Open up, sit in obs. Yeah, you see others, and you see. And I don't know. This is going to sound weird. Are you avoiding your own patterns, and that's why you see others' patterns?
Mm.
Oh,
I can
crunch,
relate. I can
crunch.
relate. Yeah.
And I know that you do the work, and I love you, brother, because you do, and I know that. But so if you're a keymaster, then wait, who? So if you're Gozar, right? Then if you're the keymaster, then who's the gatekeeper outside of
I mean, I
Sigourney
was
Weaver?
like an example. I'm just like he protects doors and windows and stuff
Mhm.
to astral planes and realms, and I think he probably might do it in his sleep, but he's been intentionally kind of avoiding a sleep pattern or a sleep system that he used to have, and it yeah, I
See the
something with his
pattern.
dreams and sleep or something, I think.
Yeah, you see all the patterns, my own and others. But the question is, if we see our patterns, right? If you start to see patterns in yourself, two things that happen when you start to see patterns: either you deny those patterns, right? And they continue to occur because you're denying them. You don't want to see them. Or you ground into them and then you start seeing deeper inside yourself. It's either one or the other. There's no either, generally speaking. So the question is, Nathan, and I've known you for, I'm going to pull a card here before I even go anywhere here. All right, abundance, open to receive, which goes into patterns here because you've had a pattern where you've been blocking abundance in some sort of fashion based on your worthiness, and I know that pattern. That you are worthy, and so have you opened? And the question I'm getting from the universe is, whatever you do to help others, you're not doing to help yourself, and so a lot of our times we'll take our gifts, but we'll transmute them to others, just like people pleasing and not taking care of ourselves or something. We'll transmute them to others, and then we won't allow those gifts or see those gifts and turn them back into our inward into ourselves. So what you can see in others, you're choosing, and you're choosing, mothers choose to, right? But you're choosing not to see inside yourself there. So first off, and you're not allowing, and I don't know why, but you've not allowed yourself to receive. And I don't know what you've been blocking. Is it worthiness? A lot of us do that, and it's okay. But eventually, you have to get down to that pattern. Why are we blocking receiving? Because that leads to Groundhog's Day, right? We just start spinning our universe, and we don't. Nothing changes because we're blocking our receiving. Um, ah, that's the other thing that I've seen in when we're talking about opening up and sitting in observance, right? This is number 24 or 6. The unknown is your friend. And I'm doing that. I've been doing, I'm not anymore, but I was doing that most of the summer here. What's going to happen? My lease is up, all that, and not taking action, letting the unknown run me over. Well, you can do that all you want, But the longer we do that, then the more our universe spins out of control, right? And the more we end up waking up in a box that we have to climb out of, because we created the box because we didn't embrace what's next. So from your end, part of what I'm seeing, Nathan, is to not only to I'm not saying to not take readings or anything, maybe readings about who you are, what you want to do to change, what can make Nathan a better person. But as far as, and I've learned this, and I've learned to let go. And once I finally let go, what's next actually happened. In some aspects, you got another job, right? And not only did I get a job, I got a job that's contracted when? Until December 31st. What's after December 31st? Me driving away from this town. So, from where I live and going somewhere else. So, right, I don't even have to quit it. You're going to quit me in the perfect time. So if you let go and let the unknown come in, and stop trying to know what's known. That's the hardest part. Is we try to we block our future because we're scared of what could come in. We don't know what's coming in, so we block it all, and nothing comes in, and we end up sitting on our Hillary Duff, spinning our wheels, living in Groundhog's Day, and that's not going to work. So from your end, the big pattern that I know from you and seen is to let things come in. Just let go. Period. I just like literally let go. I surrender. And like the universe, put your arms up to the universe, put your hands up and just be like, all right, it's all yours, right? And the final card I have, and this is another amazing card because we do work with this individual, Hathor, right? If we work with Isis, we work with Hathor, right? It all kind of ties together. Acceleration, brilliance, stand in your light activation. That's the other thing I've noticed as a pattern in yourself, Nathan, and I love you, is that you stand in you're all, I don't want to say always, but it seems to me that you're standing in or looking in the dark side of your patterns. You're not seeing the light. You're looking for what's wrong all the time, but start looking for what's right. If we stop looking for what's wrong and always stand in the what's wrong in my universe, what's wrong with me, what's wrong with, but we start looking at what's right. What am I doing right? End your day, instead of ending the day with what did I do wrong, end your day with what did I do right today? What did I do to move Nathan forward? What did I do that opened me up, that stopped me sitting in observance, but allowed me to step into creation, to do, to be. Start that. That would be. Ooh, this is Miles screaming at me. Yeah, your homework would be, right, is to journal. What did I do right today? And then 5 things that you did right. Maybe 10 if you can see them, but a minimum of 5 things that you did right each day, and how. And then another column, right? Who did I open up to? Who did I help today? That's all I got for you. Love you, brother.
Nice. Nice. Miles is taking it easy on you if he only said 5 or 10. Wow.
It's a start. It's a start. No, Miles. Miles wants. Miles wants a page. Miles wants an entire page, but he's settling with 5 to start. Because
no,
once you start, if you stay in the energy, you'll see more.
Look, we're arguing over here. Literally, Miles is going, I didn't say that. And I said, I know, because you want the whole damn page. He said, Josh is being human.
No, what he's saying is, Miles is saying if you can do 5, you can do a whole page, but at least he wants to stay at least 5.
Because there's so much that you will overmiss. But anyway, there is one more thing I just want to say real quick. But no, you're going to make me...
Love you, Peachy.
Oh, yeah. Miles so kindly said that the high priestess would never be who she was if she stayed in the Empress energy. You can't always stay grounded, especially when you work in realms that are lifted above earth. They're above grounding. So put something around your neck, grab you some gorgeous golden healer, throw it around your neck, around your wrist, around your ankle, and keep it moving, but keep your head in the clouds. You are a realm person. You work in realms, you work in places above earth. So if you stay grounded like the Empress or the Emperor, you'll never get there. Even the magician had to understand why the high priestess lives with her head in the clouds. She is a gate holder. You cannot reach the abyss. You cannot reach the liminal without the high priestess energy. Please get in your cabal, climb that ladder, but do not get stuck in the grounding of the Empress energy. You'll never make it to the high priestess. You'll never make it to the magician, and you'll never truly start that new adventure going on the other side of the cliff if you stay too grounded.
Yep, you get stuck in here. You never get out of it.
All right, on to the next. Butterfly, which is actually Ascending Universal Butterfly. It's a really long name, but there you go. It's Butterfly, your turn.
Tina, thank you very much. I saw your comment there. I appreciate that.
Oh, we got good comments? I like good comments.
Yes, she liked to say good advice. I said thank you. We often don't see what we're doing right.
Whitney, you're after beautiful butterfly here. And then if there was anybody after butterfly, after Whitney that I missed, please let me know.
I'll spin through the chat too. You have a new dragon into my awareness. Red dragon. How awesome. That's awesome, Rob.
Love that. I am a dragon, so you're talking my kind of language there.
I've got 3 dragons in my frame. I don't often talk with them, but they're there. And a lot of times I know I need to talk to them more often. I know, but I do utilize them, especially to help others. They're always willing to go fly out and see if somebody else is okay, if I ask them to. Now they just told me to talk to them more and make sure I'm okay. Oh no, they're. And if you don't doubt dragons are real, if you go into on my channel here on Mr. Josh's Universe, you go into the community page and the posts, scroll back to about a year. There is a physical dragon in the sky there. You can see it. I took a picture and this was a few years ago, and I posted it I posted it on the community page about a year ago.
A gold dragon would either be an alpha or omega or a source dragon.
Oh, there we go.
They're the only ones. Your gold, your silver, and your ultraviolet. Those are your archangel dragons, and they come from source, the alpha, the omega.
After Whitney, PG wants to read as well, so I added PG down to the list too.
Okay, so after Whitney, then Whitney's after Butterfly.
Yep. So Butterfly, Whitney, and PG so far. And if you want to be on the list, just throw it in there, and I'll scroll through.
I see a pattern, and I don't know if it's going to make sense, but I'm going to have to roll with it. Okay, so it's an ancient pattern. Okay, Butterfly, do you work in the paradox? I have a very ancient pattern that's coming up. I work in the paradox, so this is screaming at me. You have a Mayan, either a queen, a princess. It could be Aztec, but it feels older than Aztec. So Mayan or older. So you have a guide that is literally begging you to now listen, back then they would have used like ayahuasca and other things to lift their vibration so that they could literally visually see other places. Okay, I'm not telling you to go get peyote or ayahuasca or belladonna or anything like that. I am a heavy smoker, but my blinker takes me to some pretty cool places. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about here. If you need to do something to lift your vibration, then you need to absolutely take the trip. You're avoiding this trip for whatever reason. I don't know why you're avoiding the trip. I don't know if you feel like it's because you're going to lose your connection to you, if you're being disillusioned by someone else, but you are missing the trip of a lifetime. You're literally missing the trip of a lifetime, and it's always going to be guided. This guide is a Mayan queen. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is one of the purest forms of a guide, an immortal, a deity, a goddess, however you want to see this beautiful immortal. But she's very ancient, she's very old, and she's all about the sun, and she needs you to listen. So I need you to literally listen, right? There are some answers that you can get if you take the mental trip with her. Literally, if you don't want to elevate yourself, at least meditate and try to make a connection to this beautiful queen, this immortal, this goddess. She is waiting for you. So I don't know how long you've been ignoring the call. I don't know if you even hear the call, but there is one giant change that will come for you, a huge change, like literally probably life changing, if you make the connection and literally take the trip and see what she is trying to clarify or bring into your life. And that's what I've got for you.
Awesome. Butterfly. All right. Paradox. Do something to lift your vibration. All right. So if you're not going to, and we do never recommend, if you are not mentally stable or anything, the disclaimer, right? That they take LSD or shrooms or anything of the sort. But if that's something that you're inclined to do, then that would definitely kick you off into the space that, like she's there with ayahuasca, which, all these things. Again, we are never here. We don't encourage illegal drug use or anything of the sort. We are not nothing of that sort. But nonetheless, you get the idea, right? But if you can't do that, then what I'm getting at here, Butterfly, is something to lift your vibration so you can help others. That'll lift your vibration, right? You can go out and ground in the park, right? And meditate by water, watch birds, what have you, depending on where you are. It may be a little cold, it may not be. You can join a meditation group. You can anything really, even just you want to do something to lift your vibration, give a homeless guy $5, right? That'll do it. Well, let's see what we've got here. Isis is screaming at me. All right. Serpent of Fire. So let's see what we've got here. Get the book back up. All right, so here's the card. The Serpent of Fire. It says, Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood. So some dark energies that maybe lingering around. But let's see what the energy state here and read the little italics. Serpent of Fire. Here we go. Serpent of Fire. Let me stand next to your fire, right? All right, so Priestess of Serpent Sisterhood, Isis, Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood, and Queen of the Serpent of Fire guides you through transformation as your energy field grows stronger and old energies burn away in the process of your growth. Trust that you are growing, are more capable than you have ever been previously. Do not assess your current abilities based on your past standards, as we most do, as they no longer apply to you. You are stronger and more powerful than you have been before. You need to learn to afresh what you are capable of, and Isis helps you now. That stands into lifting your vibration, right? So let Isis step into your frame and help assess and place you in refresh you into a more capable place, right? So there's two things going on here then. Obviously, something's wanting you to vibrate up, and Isis is willing to help you do so. So if Isis is wanting you, this is your card, to help you to learn to refresh what you are capable of, then I would state two things here. Oh, hang on. Mother Goddess Isis here. What we are asking of you to do, I will help you to refresh, to step up your energies. But from your end, you have to do some of the work, right? So if you are looking to reach a higher experience, then stop doing things that are bringing your vibration down, dearie. If you are doing things that are closing off your vibration, if you are doing things that are bringing you down, then it's your job to assess what they are and stop doing them. From my end, if you will meditate for me, to me, and ground in your energies, I will help to refresh and afresh your spiritual growth, right? So stand strong, but what you have to do seek. You are not seeking, you are standing. So those who stand, let the universe drive right by. Those who seek, find. Are you seeking? Stand in the vibration. Go meditate. Go stand in the outside, whatever it takes. If you are wanting to do the shrooms, right? We're not advocating anything else, right? But they are the natural. So if you are wanting to do that, you will find the vibration you are looking for, the breakthrough. But stand strong and be the new energy. Release. All right, that's what I've got for you there. So Mother Isis is definitely there with you, wanting to help, but she stands strong in that new. With allow for the new energies to come in. Stop seeing the old. That's what I'm hearing from Isis. Your pattern is that you keep looking in the same place. You're going to find the same darkness. There we go. Release. Hopefully that helped.
Absolutely.
Butterfly. Love you. Thank you.
Right. So we have Whitney and PG, right? Did I miss anybody else?
Not that I'm aware of. I'm going back in the chat.
All right. I just want to thank anybody if they made a donation or a channel donation. I thank you.
Ain't no nation like a donation.
Well, I mean, if I get anything today, it'll go for prescription pickup because I don't know how much it's going to cost to get like
Yeah, if
all
you want to
that
help out today, guys, it's all going to Hershey's
cold medicine.
prescription. So favor.
But that's what it is.
We don't live in. We are not in Laddie land, Laddie B, where we don't have to pay. We pop into the chemist and it's all taken care of by the National Health System. But we're not in Canada where they're cheaper.
Man, wouldn't that be freaking nice? All right, so let me see here and the overall energy of all of this. Oh, okay. Okay.
My brother and I were imps, except now he loves hiding crap on me. I think he wants my attention. I asked him, "Did you hide my?" I love it, Robin. Hershey, Tina, Hershey, find out how much the RX is. Let us know.
Well, I got the call right before we pulled in. It's for one, it's $11 and the other one is $28. So it's just under $40 for the Medicaid is paying for everything else, but that's my part of it. So but anyway, okay, so Whitney, there's so within the community of, let's just go with fairies, right? So when you're speaking with fairies, if a fairy offers you an acorn, that's that fairy's way of giving you their heart. They're literally offering you their heart because they're in love with you. They want to protect you and they want you to protect them, right? So when you receive an acorn, that is a beautiful blessing, right? So I wish I was saying that, but it looks like you keep giving your heart to the wrong people. So I have your heart over here, your little fairy heart, the acorn over here being literally destroyed by a pitchfork, right? So why is our little heart being destroyed by a pitchfork? Well, I don't know, but it's definitely somewhere in your community and they're not good for you. They are literally, it's not smooth sailing with this individual. In fact, it's anything but smooth sailing. You have a lily pad with no frog. Like no frog wants to go there. They would rather leave it literally blank than be there. So whoever this individual is, you really need to accept that they are not for you. They are not meant for you. They are not a part of what is going to happen. They're highlighting the fact that this person is not easy water. They're not smooth sailing. They're white cap rapids or a fucking Niagara Falls. I don't know which one, but either one, you're going to need to wear life jackets and little bells so people can find you if you end up floated off down the damn river somewhere. So make sure that whoever this is that is in your immediate vicinity, your circle, they need to make sure they don't make it into 2026 with you, because it doesn't look like they're deserving of you. They're literally not even allowing knowledge to come to you. They would rather it be an open blank slate, but yet while it's an open blank slate, you got lily pads over here just literally molding. You have got to understand that there are some people that are only leaves in our life. They are not the tree. They're not the bark. They are not the arm. They are not even an olive branch. They're more like poison sumac and poison ivy, and they have to be burnt. They have to be removed. They will suffocate you if you don't remove them. So whoever this is that you keep giving your heart to, that keeps intentionally breaking it and stabbing it with a pitchfork, I would say that it's happened more than once. You probably know who it is, but yet you keep going to the same person to allow that person to mend what they broke. And unfortunately, in the world doesn't work that way. You have to mend it. You have to fix it. That way they don't get a chance to re-break it again. Because when we fix it ourselves, we're a little more protective of who we hand it out to, because we love it a little differently and we protect it a whole lot more. So be very careful with your gorgeous little beautiful acorn heart, and stop giving it to anyone that is not deserving of it. And that's what I've got for you.
All right, we got two things here. Tina wants you to throw your PayPal up if you can in blue.
Do I have a moderator that can go grab it? Chloe, can you throw my Chloe? Hi, Chloe. Can you throw my can you drop some links, Chloe, or any other moderators that I've got in here? I'm on my phone and I got fat fingers. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, and I'm stuck in the if I leave this, then I can't get into the I'm on my phone too. And I'm in StreamYard, so I can't post anything or I'll leave the video. That won't work. So Chloe, we love you. Thank you. Again, Chloe's crystals.shop if you need crystals. Floyd, Floyd, capital FAM, capital F, Floyd Fam for 15% off, guys. There's our we are she's the official crystal sponsor of my universe. And the only crystals I will buy are from Chloe. Hey Mo, you got a screen for Mo, like, hey Mo.
Hey Mo.
All right, so there we go. All right, so I'm taking over. It's now welcome to my there we go. But the Whitney, all right, an acorn from a fairy. So that's love, for sure. But who are you? And I can state my pattern would be to let somebody into my universe who doesn't have the best. And I have a pattern of the same deal, kind of to an extent. The empty lily pad of allowing people who really aren't the best. I mean, in my universe, and not
Thanks,
seeing it. Links are en route. There we go, guys. So thank you, Tina. But yeah, so yeah, let's get Hershey her medicine and get her healed up there, guys. That'd be great. But yeah, so from my end here, heart destroyed, attachment not met. Yeah, I've had multiple, not so much now because I'm learning this, and I actually took some energy back from an attachment I had that wasn't the best attachment for me. For me, I used attachments, and I'm speaking for myself to help you, Whitney. Maybe I have it to because I didn't see myself, right? If I'm not seeing myself, then I'm going to let others try to see me and make myself be me, right? You can see me, so I'm okay, right? But no, that's not how it should. I can see me, and so that's all that should really matter. But no, so I've gotten my heart destroyed by attachments as well, a couple of them, and no bueno. So from that end, it takes a lot to get out of that pattern because you have to find value within. In order to break that pattern, the first thing you have to do is find the value within yourself, right? You have to find that you're lovable and learn to love yourself so you can break that attachment. And so the card I got for that is, this is beyond perfect, right? I don't self-love. We got the self-love card. So when you have attachments to people, or generally speaking, when you have attachments, or you are attached to people that aren't the best for you, right? Self-love, I know your worth, right? Bingo! Literally the perfect card. So that's about knowing your worth then, because if you're attached to somebody who's, and I didn't know my own worth with the attachment that I had, and so I let them run my, not run, but rule my roost, so to speak. So in your end, this is beyond perfect. So knowing your worth, right? You are worth more than anybody else says you. Yeah. So this is fire. Know your worth. We're gonna pull one more from the same deck. Merkaba, activating your light body. So once you know your worth, right, and your worth is way more than what anybody who's treating you like garbage just because you got somebody to hang around with, whatever it is. Yeah, no, don't need any of that energy. Well, activate your light body, and you'll find that you know your worth. These two tie together incredibly well here. And we're gonna take one more card here from the Hero's Journey deck. Once you know your worth and you can realize, okay, whoever this is, nah, I don't need that energy, and you can stop dragging me down, right? Because that's generally speaking attachments. We're not talking about when you have an attachment to somebody. Generally speaking, if we're attached, then they're feeding off. We're not. It's usually a mutual feeding of energies, but yeah, you're not feeding yourself. You're letting them feed your energy, and then you're not carrying yourself, and that's not always good either. So number 39 or 11, how much good can you handle? Explore the upward spiral of grace. Once you break an attachment, the universe will come in. Because you've realized a pattern, right? And so you break that attachment, you have an open void. The universe it hates open voided energy in our universe. And so if you break that attachment, how much good can you handle? Because generally speaking, if you break a negative attachment, right, something that's been bringing you down, spinning you in the groundhog's day, taking your energy, maybe somebody's feeding themselves off of your energy, whatever it is, when that occurs and you break that energy, then the universe usually steps in with some sort of positive reward in some fashion. Anytime you break an old pattern of any sort, generally speaking, if you're aware enough to see it, sometimes it's subtle, but the universe will recognize it and it'll show up in your universe in some sort of positive reframe. Breaking a pattern for me, I get a new job, right? Breaking, so it's things like that, just for another example. But yeah, so release, it's not easy to do, but it's about trust. So favor there, Whitney. Um, but yeah, obviously, if the fairies are bringing you acorns, then ground into that energy as well. They're trying to speak with you, and let the fairies show up when that. And watch what happens if you let the fairies show up when you get into that attachment state. Then big things could happen too. But hopefully that helps. Love you, Whitney. Thank you.
Definitely, absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm always a phone call away, and I'll reach out to you.
Hi, Mo.
Okay. All right.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for dropping links, guys. Thank you for help with the prescriptions. I am very grateful. I will make sure that I grab them either tonight well, no, the pharmacy will be closed by then. I'll make sure I get them first thing in the morning. Mo works hours that the pharmacy's not gonna. They will get picked up either today or tomorrow, first thing in the morning. Yes. All right. So PG, you are up, and this is our last read for today.
All right, so we may need some parental guidance on this. So PG.
Oh boy, here we go.
Love you, brother.
Here we go. I
Ooh, let's do this. Let's do it. PG gets his own piece of paper.
Okay, let me see. Oh, that one too. Okay. All right, what do we got over here?
All right, it's 11:44. The angels are with us.
Well, that's what they're both about. Okay. Okay. And the energy of all of this, there is no mistakes. Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't know if this is going to make sense, but I hope so. All right, here we go. All right. So there are no mistakes. PG, this is more like a direct message. Do you have grief? There's something you're grieving in your life right now? There's something, anything. It literally is the loss of something, right? Doesn't matter what it is. Grief is an emotion that has stages, right? So there comes a point in the world of grief that sometimes we see people for exactly who they are that we couldn't see before. So somewhere in your life is grief, whether it's yours directly or someone that you know could be suffering or dealing with that energy, right? You're also going to see exactly who someone else is in this situation during this grief process. You're going to see them for exactly who they are. It's going to hurt. It's literally going to hurt because it's literally going to you're going to see they can't light the way for anyone else because all they do is technically burn down the lighthouses because they snuff out people's light from within. This person, this individual, there are no mistakes. It is a clear sign that there is a snake in your yard. And the only way to literally expose them is to look at grief in your life. If it is directly tied to you or to a close loved one of yours, a friend, look at the people that are around them. Do you see the snake? Maybe you're supposed to point them out. Reflect the energy. I'm a Gemini. I reflect everything and everyone's energy. Even before I meet them, if my energy all of a sudden switches up, I'm like, I'm going to cross somebody's path and I don't like them. I already know I don't like them because they switched my energy just like that. I can exchange and I can reflect that nasty ass energy right back to them. And I don't give no damn. Consequences be damned. I don't give a damn. I'm going to give them what they gave me. You are going to see this person for exactly who they are. The universe doesn't make mistakes, so pay very close attention. Be still once you see it, and then look at everything that ties to them because you'll see there is no real light there. It's just them burning the inner light out everywhere they look. They pretend to be a lighthouse, but they're really not. They're more just a snake in the grass. That's what I got for you. It hurts when we don't see people that way, PG. Trust me, I don't like seeing people that way, but I gotta see them for who they are. So see them for who they are.
Favorite PG.
That's what I got for you.
All right, no mistakes, loss of something, grieving a snake will show themselves. Snake in your grass. Yeah, I know you're grieving Hawaii, right? Anybody who goes to Hawaii is going to have a. You don't come back from Hawaii. You come back from Hawaii with two different distinct emotions. Wow, that was amazing, and depressed at the same time. You're not there anymore, right? Because it's like, damn it, I'm not there. So yeah, in that aspect, you can definitely mourn the loss of the beach when you're not, especially when you're landlocked there in Canada, right? But favor. But nonetheless, yeah. So what is when you see a snake in the mirror? Yeah, something is definitely there's some dark energy trying to show itself to you. I have no idea what, but whether it's a person or maybe it could be usually snake, like Hershey said, is generally somebody else's energy showing themselves as to be a snake in your universe, but it could be a situation. But I'm feeling the same thing here. All right, number 40, stand and be recognized. Behold, you are the inspiration you've been looking for. So they're asking you to stand up. And in general, you do. I've never seen you not really stand up in your own energy, but asking you to stand up because whatever that energy is, that the snake in you need recognize yourself around that snake. And again, I don't know whom that, only you're I don't know. We don't know, who's in your frame outside of yourself and your friend that we've seen. But all right, so let's see what we get. This is the Archangel Raphael deck. Ocean, expanding your light body, which is always a good thing to do. So if there's a snake around, if you become too bright, then generally speaking, they do what? Shrivel up and either they slither away. Generally speaking, right? But the snake in the mirror there. So who is mirroring that ugly energy in your universe? I don't know. Let's see if there's any comment. I'll keep an eye out. But yeah, we don't know. Only you do. But and it could be not even at the moment. It could be in the future too. All right, finally, Ma'at, divine intervention. Weigh your options and choose the highest. Because once you figure out who this person is, what this energy is, then weigh your options there, right? You can either go one way or the other. You want to continue dealing with the snake energy, you are always welcome to do so. But for myself, there was energies that were snake-esh in my universe. And yes, right? A lot of these energies that come in, you saw the mirror there. It's not only that, it's reflect back to yourself, right? What do I need? What am I missing? What am I looking for? What needs to change, right? So the mirror, it's not only this to reflect their energy, but it's a reflection back to you. What energy are you putting out and returning? So favor there. And yeah, your trip to Hawaii looked phenomenal there. Favor, brother, for sure. And, thank you, PG. We'll get that back out tomorrow, but I'm going to take it to the UPS store or to FedEx. I am not shipping it postal. Yeah, Canadian Post returned it back to me. And so I guess they didn't pay duties or something. I have no idea, but everything going over the border has been crooked for about twisted for like today, right? Twisted Thursday for a while. So favor, but we'll get it over via FedEx and Purolator or something and get it to you. Much love, brother.
Absolutely.
Unless you want to come out to Colorado, I got a month and a half here. You're welcome to come out and hang out, and then I can hand it to you. But either way,
Hell yeah.
Take up the mountains.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Quickly, just a few announcements. Today is the 13th, so this is a last shout out for Aaron for the giveaway winner for my last love box of the year. Aaron, you have until the end of today. If I do not have a message, an email, something from you by the close of today, I have to redraw, and unfortunately, you will lose your love box. It has, at that point, after today, been over 30 days, and I need to get this box out. So, real quick, come tomorrow. If I do not hear from her, I will be doing another draw from those that were already previously entered. So, let's hope and pray that at that 11th hour, Aaron makes it in there. Come on, Aaron. We are finally at the 11th hour. I love you, Aaron. I really want to send you this box. I handpicked it for you. And I don't want to give it to anyone else, but it looks like somebody else might end up with it. I don't know. We'll just have to see. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow for Friday's fixtures.
And I will see you tomorrow for good dawning in the morning, in the dawning at directly after Truthwave at 8:45 my time, which would be 10:45 East Coast. There we go.
Absolutely. And then I'm thinking about doing a show this weekend. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I will let you guys know.
Cool.
And then Monday is meta messages. So that is what my weekend's gonna look like. I was about to ask you, but since you've already made the announcement, I guess, do you want to say anything else before we go?
Yeah, I may do a travel and talk today or something to that effect. I may not, but keep an eye out as best as I can. And I've been exhausted because I've been getting up at 5 and getting home at like 6 p.m., I should say, or later. And so, but I will do the best I can to post some channelings or something. I'm not abandoning my channel, guys, in any aspect, but if you don't see much of me, it's only due to sometimes we got to ground into the 3D, 5D, the physical world in order to create big change. And so the TV world, the YouTube world has to take a back seat, but we are here still, and no intentions on leaving YouTube or anything, but if you don't see me around too much, that's why. is we are ginning up the monies to create a better universe. There we go.
Absolutely. All right, guys. We love you muches, and we will see you tomorrow. And I hope everybody has a lifted, wonderful day. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Love you all. Grateful. Thanks for donating.
Thank you for all of that.